Asante sana. Jodorua untie. Jodorua umor. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hebu nione kwa mikono. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, mama wetu Aida Odinga, waheshimiwa viongozi wengine wote na wananchi wa hapa Karachuonyo na Homa Bay. Kwanza mimi naleta rambirambi zangu na familia yangu kwa familia ya mama wetu shujaa kiongozi Phoebe Asio. Nasema poleni sana kwa sababu huyu kiongozi leo ametuacha, lakini pia tumekuja kusherehekea maisha yake, maisha ambayo imechangia sehemu kubwa katika uongozi wa kina mama katika taifa letu la Kenya na uongozi kwa ujumla katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na leta vile vile rambirambi kutoka serikali ya Kenya kwa familia hii, kwa viongozi wa Karachuonyo, watu wa Homa Bay, tukisema poleni sana na tutasimama pamoja na nyinyi. Huyu mama shujaa leo tunampatia heshima ya kitaifa kama shujaa wa Kenya kwa hii state ceremony, na sio kwa sababu niliulizwa, ni kwa sababu mama Asio has earned her place as a national hero and a national leader. We remember very well that Mama Asio became the first Kenyan leader of maendeleo ya wanawake. Today, we have a legacy of women leadership in Kenya. Today, here in Homa Bay, we can see what her mentorship, what her leadership, what her influence has brought in women leadership, not just in Homa Bay, but also in the Republic of Kenya. And therefore, she deserves her place as a national hero. And I agree with the Prime Minister that she deserves her name to be put in a prominent place in the annals of history and in a place of pride, both here in Homa Bay and in Nairobi as well. Tutaanza na hapa Homa Bay. Nimeulizwa ya kwamba shule hii ambayo inaitwa Wikondiek, nimeulizwa na mbunge wenu ya kwamba hii shule ambayo inaitwa Wikondiek ibadilishwe iitwe Mama Asio Secondary School, na nimekubali ya kwamba hiwe hivyo, because this great Kenyan lady deserves her rightful place as a national hero, beginning from here at home in Homa Bay. Ile ingine tutafuatilia na kule Nairobi. Ndugu zangu wananchi wa Homa Bay, Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga, Mheshimiwa Baba, ameongea hapa as a patriot, as a Kenyan committed to the progress and success of Kenya. I was also almost tempted to say that I have nothing useful to add. He has said it all, and he has put it well. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, your place in the history, in the progress, in the governance, in the destiny of our nation is firmly engraved. Your contribution, your sacrifice, your mentorship of many leaders is something of pride to those of us who have worked under you in our earlier political journey. And I want to say, listening to you today, I am persuaded that this nation, and I associate and I agree with your commitment and your conviction that Kenya is a great country, because it is a great country. It is only that some do not understand the potential and the greatness of this nation. Because of your commitment to this country, today you have assisted me to put together the broad-based government, a government that brings all communities, all regions, all parts of Kenya in an inclusive manner into one administration that does not look, that does not seek to preserve any leader, but to preserve the destiny and the place and the stability of the Republic of Kenya. And I want to say this in this very solemn occasion, that because of the coming together under this broad-based government, because of the Honorable Raila Odinga working with me to put together this broad-based government, Kenya has a date with destiny. Kenya has a historic opportunity to change the place of Kenya and to elevate this country to the next level. To unite this nation beyond community, tribe, region, or religion. And to forge that unity so that we can transform our economy, make it inclusive, deal with the challenge of unemployment, create wealth to get rid of poverty, transform our agriculture so that we can eliminate the shame of hunger, create products for exports, and expand our progress and our prosperity. Transform this nation in a very meaningful way. And I want to say that today, as has been said by Baba, we are committed to taking this country to the next level. And it is the reason why we signed the 10-point agenda. And I want to commit that as the head of the executive, that 10-point agenda will be implemented to the letter. The journey towards the implementation of that agenda began. And that is why, because we were very clear about the place of devolution, we not only have paid all the monies that were due by the end of the last financial year, we are also committed that even without the necessary legislation, on Monday, Treasury is going to release the resources for our counties for the month of July. We have also set in motion the discussions on how to enhance allocations to our counties, as we demonstrated in the last budget, where we added an extra 30 billion shillings to our counties. And that is the trajectory that we have agreed upon. As has been said here, we have also put together a 5-member committee to make sure that our administration will implement not just the 10-point agenda, but all the other agreements that we have agreed so that we can transform this nation. Let me also say that as part of the implementation of the 10-point agenda, today I set up the infrastructure and the mechanism to pay and compensate all those who lost their lives, those who were injured, those who were hospitalized, as part of healing our nation, so that we can bring our nation together and forge and focus our ideas, our energy, and our focus in taking the country into the future. Let me also say that as part of this momentum, Baba and I have agreed that we will also make sure that the agreements we have signed under the 10-point agenda and all the other commitments that we have made on devolution, on implementing NADCO, on implementing all the other programs, will be undertaken by making sure that our parliamentary groups are aligned so that they can assist us process the necessary documentation, pass the necessary legislation, and provide the necessary funds for us to be able to implement the commitments we have made. And therefore, I want to say on this occasion that we are not doing trial and error. This is not an exercise of guesswork. We know where we've come from. We know the risks our nation has gone through. And we know what we must do and where we must go so that we can secure the peace, the stability, and the progress of our nation. Let me conclude my remarks by saying that while in Homa Bay today, leaders here have asked that we focus on the development of the nation as we focus on the development of this county. Let me commit that we have provided in this year's budget enhanced resources for the development of this county. I am aware that this county and this region requires affirmative action, because for a very long time, this region has not benefited from the resources and the development of our country as other regions have. It is the reason why we have enhanced the budget, for example, for roads from about 500 million last year to 3.2 billion shillings this year, and another 2 billion shillings will be allocated in the short term, so that we can bring back all the contractors for all the roads that had stalled. I want to commit to you that All the contractors are back. Those which are not back, they will be back. We now have the resources to make sure that we complete the roads that we made our commitment upon in this region. Not just those which are ongoing, but we have also committed to build 5 new roads. We have committed to build 5 new roads in Homa Bay County as part of the process of affirmative action. Huyo mama angoje tu nitamuona baadaye. Relax hapo. As part of making sure that we build the necessary infrastructure to underwrite and to form a foundation for the progress and the development of this county and our country, Kenya. This tall man, Mheshimiwa Adipo, has mentioned some of the roads that we already agreed. I want to tell the people of Karachuonyo, ile barabara mulituambia na huyu bwana Odipo ama Adipo, huyu mtu mrefu, barabara ya Namba Karabuok Adiedo. Hiyo barabara contractor yuko hapo na hawezi kutoka mpaka akamilishe hiyo barabara. Vile vile barabara ya Kadel Kanyathiang, hiyo ambayo inaenda mpaka Ramba, inaenda mpaka Gotrateng. Hiyo barabara karibu kilomita 70, contractor amerudi, hawezi kuondoka mpaka akamilishe hiyo barabara. Na zile barabara zingine ambazo nimesema tumeongeza pesa ya kuzitengeneza, kwa sababu mambo ya ujenzi wa barabara katika hii sehemu ilichelewa. Vile vile najua ya kwamba watu wengi katika sehemu hii hawajapata stima, na ndio sababu tumeprovide pesa shilingi bilioni 2 kuunganisha stima kwa wananchi ama manyumba ama households 20,000. Kazi ambayo inaendelea kutoka sasa mpaka Disemba, tutakuwa tumeunganisha nyumba 20,000 hapa Homa Bay, as part of bringing every part of the country together so that we can move together as a nation. Mimi nataka niwashukuru watu wa Homa Bay katika program yetu ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba kila mwananchi anapata matibabu. Watu wa Homa Bay mumejisajili, nyinyi ni county namba 13 kwa Kenya mzima kwa kujiandikisha kwa mpango wa SHA. Mimi nasema pongezi Governor Wanga, pongezi government ya hapa Homa Bay, pongezi watu wa Homa Bay. Endeleeni hivyo, na tunataka kila mwananchi ajisajili, ndio tuhakikishe ya kwamba mambo ya afya sio starehe ya watu matajiri ama watu wanaoweza, ni haki ya kila Mkenya bila ya kujali uwezo wao wa kifedha. 533,000 people in Homa Bay are now registered in SHA. And as I said yesterday, and I want to repeat it here when I'm in Homa Bay, mwananchi aende hospitali pale level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, outpatient, atibiwe, apatiwe dawa na asiulizwe pesa yoyote, aende nyumbani, kwa sababu serikali ya Kenya tumeweka pesa ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba matibabu ya wananchi iko sawa sawa. Ndugu wananchi wa Homa Bay, mbele yetu hapa amelala kiongozi mama, shujaa wa taifa letu la Kenya. We are sending her today in a state funeral because she made a contribution to the Republic of Kenya. And as we do that, let me also say that on the issues that the Honorable Adipo mentioned, amesema ya kwamba mnahitaji madarasa katika shule yetu hapa, na shule hiyo inahitaji basi. Kwa heshima ya mama huyu, mimi nitahakikisha kwamba madarasa hayo yamejengwa na basi hiyo imeletwa kwa shule yenu hapa. And finally, in honor of Mama Phoebe Asio and women leaders in Kenya, wakiwemo kina mama wetu wote wa maendeleo ya wanawake, Baba and I have committed that under the NADCO framework, we must and we will actualize the 2/3 gender rule this time round. Kwa hivyo, wana Homa Bay, mimi nataka niseme asante sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa. Asante sana kwa heshima yenu na ushirika wenu. Mjue tunawapenda, tunawatakia heri na Mungu awabariki siku zote. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Tumpongeze rais kwa makofi tafadhali. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa hotuba yako, na naomba tubaki tumesimama.